Hi, I'm Marie from CrochetAtoZ and welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. And if you have, I really appreciate it and I want to welcome you all here today. And today I want to show you this really pretty and great stitch. It's called the Forked Half Double Crochet stitch. So if you want to do something different, if you have some stash of yarn and you want to make something, this is a great stitch to do it with. It's great for a lot of things, sweaters, baby blankets, especially baby blankets for the winter because it's nice and warm and textured. And if you want to make Afghans, sweaters, scarves, hats, and it just goes on, the thing that you can make with this. And I'm going to show you just how we do this. It's a real simple stitch, and let's get started. So what you have to do when you make this stitch, if you have to do a multiple of any amount. So you do any multiple of chains to do this stitch. So if you haven't crocheted before, I'm going to go slow so you can follow. If you have a crochet hook in your hand and you also have your yarn. And what I wanted to just let you know, these, in case you haven't, these are your chains. This is your working chain. And at the very end here is your slip knot. So we're going to get started. And what you have to do is from the third 1, 2, 3 from the hook, you're going to yarn over. And this is going to start your first forked half double crochet stitch. You're going to go into that third chain and you're going to go in and you're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go into the next stitch and you're going to go in. After you yarn over, you're going to go in. You're going to pull up a loop and you're going to yarn over. Now you're going to go through 3 of those loops. You're going to yarn over and you're going to do those 3 loops. And that is your first forked half double crochet. Now what you're going to do is you're going to yarn over, and instead of going into the next stitch, you're going to go into the stitch that you just completed. You're going to yarn over and you're going to go right in there and you're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, then you're going to go into the next stitch. You're going to go in, you're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. You're going to see that you have 3, 4, 5, plus your yarn over 6. You're going to go through 3 of those. Then you're going to yarn over and you're going to go through 3 more. And now we're going to do, that's your second one. So now you're going to yarn over. You're going to go into that very last one that you made, the stitch, and you're going to yarn over. You're going to go in there and you're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go into the next one. You're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus this is 6. You're going to go through 3. You're going to yarn over, go through 3 more, and you've made another one. Now you're going to yarn over. You're going to go back into that stitch that you made that one, and you're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go into the next chain. You're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go through 3. You're going to yarn over and 3 more. And we're going to keep doing this right across. Go back where you did your last stitch. Yarn over, go right in there, pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 3, yarn over, go through 3. Now we're going to do it again. Again, don't forget, you have to go into the one that you finished. So you go in there and you pull up a loop. You yarn over, you go into the next one, you pull up a loop. You yarn over, you go through 3. You yarn over, you go through 3 more. And there's, now we're going to do it again. You're going to yarn over, go right back in there, and pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, you're going to go into the next chain, you're going to go in, pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. Again, I want you to look at this. You could have 6 here. You're going to go through 3. You're going to yarn over and go through 3 more. Now you're going to yarn over. You're going to go into the last one. You're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go into the next one. You're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. You're going to pull through 3. You're going to yarn over and pull through 3 more. And I want to mention that I am using an H hook, and I'm using a Lion brand yarn, and it's called Basic Stitch. I just love this. It's an anti-pilling yarn. And the name of this yarn color is pomegranate, sorry. And this one is a dusty rose, also the same one, the same type of yarn. It is a Lion brand, and it is also the Basic Stitch. So now we're going to yarn over. We're going to go into this last stitch that you just made, and we're going to pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over. We're going to go into the next stitch. We're going to pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over. You're going to go through 3. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go through 3 more, and you've got another forked half double crochet. You're going to yarn over. Always remember to yarn over when you start your next stitch. Always remember to go into this last stitch that you just finished. You're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over before you go into that next chain. You're going to go in. You're going to pull up a loop. You're going to, and I just split my yarn, so I want to do this over because I don't like when the yarn splits. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. And then you go back in here. You pull up. You go through 3, you yarn over, you go through 3 more. Now you yarn over. As I said, you always yarn over before you go into that last stitch that you made, and you're going to go right in there, and you're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, go into the next one, and pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, go through 3, yarn over, go through 3 more, and we're going to continue to do this right across. And it's really a nice stitch. It's textured. And I like to go slow so that if you're watching and you've got a hook in your hand, you can follow me, or you can make notes and go back to it. So I always like to do that. If you've got a little journal and you're adding this to your journal of stitches, you can have everything, you can make your notes. And then if you want to go back to the video, you can. I just like to make it so that it makes it easier for you to follow, and also to make notes. Yarn over, go into that very last stitch that you made, go right in there and pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 3, yarn over, go through 3, and we're going to do the next one. I have to say I fell in love with this stitch. I really love it. I plan on using it for a lot of my things that I'm going to make. Again, you're going to go in here. You're going to pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over. You're going to go through 3. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go through 3 more. Now what's going to happen is you're on your last stitch. So in this last stitch, you're not going to do anything here. You're going to just go in there, and you're going to make a double crochet. And there's your stitch. And I'm going to show it to you in the two colors. It's really pretty. So So now what's going to happen is you're going to chain 1, 2, 3. That counts as a double crochet. You're going to turn your work. Now this is your repeat row, and it's going to be for every row you make from here on in. You're going to go right back into where that chain 3 is, and you're going to pull up a loop. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to pull out of there. So you're going to yarn over, and you're going right where that chain 3 is, and you're going to go in and pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. You're going to go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, and again pull through 3 and pull through 3 more. And this, like I said, starts your repeat row. So again, you always start your next stitch where you left off your last stitch. So this is where you left off. You're going to go in there after you yarn over, and you're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up that loop, yarn over, go through 3, yarn over, go through 3 more, and that's your next one. You never have to chain after you do that. You don't do anything but start your next stitch. So yarn over, go into that last stitch that you just finished, and pull up your loop. Again, I'm going to just grab this. All right, and yarn over, go through into the next one and pull up a loop. Go through 3, yarn over, go through 3 more, and now you're going to start another one. You're going to yarn over, you're going to go right here where you finished, and you're going to go right in there and pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, you're going to go into the next one, you're going to pull up a loop. You're going to go through 3, yarn over, go through 3 more, and yarn over, and we're going to just keep doing this right across. And like I said, this is a real easy stitch. It's pretty. It's fast moving, so you can work this stitch pretty quickly to make whatever it is you're going to make. I am going to do a baby Afghan in this because I just think it's great, and it's great for the winter months, and it's just a nice texture. And I am going to do a tutorial on something to do with the stitch, and that will be coming in the weeks coming forward, because I have some ideas on this and I want to share them with you. It's probably going to be a 1-day project. So I wanted to show you, if you forget and don't go in this stitch. If you start your stitch, yarn over, and you go here, you're going to know. See how your stitches are apart? They're not together like this is. You're going to know if you skipped this particular step. I wanted to show you that. So don't worry, if it looks funky, then you probably missed going into your stitch, the stitch that you finished, to start your next stitch. So I always like to show things like that because it's stuff that an everyday crocheter would do, and it's nice, especially if people are new to crochet and something looks funky and you can say, well, why does it look that way? If I can point it out to you, I will, so that when you look at it, you'll say, okay, that's what I did wrong. I can fix that. Everything can be fixed, but I want to make it easier for you to find an error. So that's what I'm trying to say. So I like to make it easy for you to say, oh, wait a minute. Okay, I think she showed me this, and I think I know why it looks weird. because we all make these mistakes. I don't care how long you've been crocheting. You're doing something, you're thinking of something else, you're thinking ahead of the stitches, and you just make a mistake, and it can be fixed. And like we said, we all make them. We're watching TV, you miss a stitch, you miss something, and it happens. So here we go again and again. We're going to go right in here. After you got to yarn over first, and then you go in there, and you pull up, yarn over, go into the next one, yarn over, go through 3, yarn over, go through 3 more. Now we're going to go back in here, pull up, yarn over, go into the next one. And again, it's the forked half double crochet, and it's any multiple stitch number. So now again, we're going to yarn over. We're getting to the end. We're going to go back in there and pull up a loop, yarn over. Now I want to let you know that sometimes that last stitch is going to be difficult depending on how tight you stitch or how, so don't worry about it. You'll just go in like you did all the others, and you go through 3, yarn over, go through 3 more. Now this last stitch right here, you're going to make a double crochet in this last stitch, and I want to show you. See here, you're going to make a double crochet right in this last stitch. You're going to go right in there, and you're going to pull up and make your double crochet. Now there it is. It's the same on both sides. Now you always, after you do your last double crochet, after you do that last stitch of the double crochet, you will always end in a double crochet, and then you will always 1, 2, 3. You will always chain 3 and turn your work. You will always start your stitch for the next row at the chain 3. So you're going to yarn over. You're going to go right where that chain 3 is, and you're going to go in there, and you're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, then you're going to go into the next one. You're going to pull up that loop. You're going to yarn over, pull through 3. You're going to yarn over, pull through 3 more. That chain 3 always counts. It counts as your double crochet. Yarn over, go right back in here, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over. You're going to pull through 3, yarn over, 3 more, and you're going to go to your next stitch. Yarn over, go in here where you finished, yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop, and this is what you're going to do right across. And it's going to be like nothing to you. After you after you learn this, it's going to be like, you're going to go like the wind. You're not even going to have to think about it. You're going to just know what you've got to do. And like I said, if you miss and you don't go into there and you go into there, instead you're going to know that you started your stitch in the wrong spot. And you'll just go back, pull it out, and fix it. Everything can be fixed. You can learn this. It's an easy stitch. I try to make it easy so that you can follow along. I like to make it so that you succeed without frustration, because there's nothing worse, especially if you're new to this, there's nothing worse than being frustrated trying to learn something. I like to make it easy, and I like for you to walk away not frustrated and saying, oh, I just grasped this new stitch. I really like it. No stress. and you're not running around like I hear a lot of people say, I can't do it. It makes me stressed out. It's too hard. I don't want to do that. I want to make it so that it is comfortable for you to make and fun. Crochet is not supposed to be stressful. Crochet is supposed to be fun. And I am to the thing that anybody can learn this. That's my feelings. Anybody can learn this. Some people, I could never learn this. Yes, you can. Because we try to make it so that it's fun for you. It's always nice to learn a new stitch, because then if you've found some, stuff yarn that you have hidden some ways, oh, wait a minute, I bought that yarn. I think I'm going to use it for that. Or you get up in the morning after you get out of work and you say, I'm going to stop at the yarn store and I am going to get myself some yarn and I am making such and such with that stitch because I just love it. Sometimes you go to bed and it's like, okay, I just saw that stitch. I really like it. I think I'll make something with it and I'll figure it out. You got all these patterns and you just, of different things that you can make with it and say, well, wait a minute, I can make that sweater. I can make that vest. I can make that shawl. Okay, so we made our last one. We're at the end. And again, we're going to go into that last and we're going to make a double crochet. Now, here it is. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. Again, always chain 1, 2, 3. Turn your work around. Always start your next forked half double crochet right in where the chain 3 is, right in there. Right in there. And that's the way you always do it when you start your next row. You yarn over, go in and pull up. Yarn over, go in, pull up. Go through 3, yarn over, go through 3 more, and you're starting your next stitch, and you start that next stitch where you finished the first one, or that stitch. Yarn over, go right in there, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into this one, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 3, yarn over, go through 3, and you continue. Now, I want to show you in case you had trouble seeing this, because sometimes, and here it is, sometimes it's hard to see, so that's why I wanted to leave this available for you to see. So here it is, and again, I'm at the end. So here it is right here, and we're going to make a double crochet, and I wanted to show it to you in the lighter stitch. Okay, you made your double crochet chain 1, 2, 3. Counts as a double crochet. Turn your work around, yarn over. You go where that chain 3 is, you always go in there and pull up a loop. Yarn over, go into the next one, yarn over, go through 3, yarn over, go through 3 more. Again, yarn over. Go right where you left off that last stitch. Pull up a loop. Yarn over. Go into the next one. Pull up a loop. Go through 3. Yarn over. Go through 3 more. And I just wanted to show you in the lighter so that you could see this. I figured it'd make it easy for you to be able to see. I wanted to make it easy for you to be able to see in the 2 yarns. So here we go again. Real easy stitch, real fun stitch, real nice stitch. Go to the yarn store tomorrow and say, yep, I found some yarn. I love it. I am going to make a nice Afghan. Or somebody's having a baby you didn't know what to make, and this is a nice stitch, especially if it's going to be a baby that's going to be born in the fall and winter. This is going to be a really nice yarn. And that's it. So you're going to just continue, yarn over, go into that stitch that you made the last one and go right in there and pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop, go through 3, yarn over, go through 3 more, and just continue right across. And when I tell you this works up so quickly, it's amazing how fast it works up. And don't forget, if you forget and go into the wrong spot and you missed going into that where your last stitch was made, you'll know, you'll be able to tell. You'll just pull out and you can go back in it and fix it. So it's not hard. You'll be able to tell if you missed that one particular thing. If you missed going in here, you'll be able to notice it. You'll be able to fix it, and you'll be able to carry on. So here we go again. Again, in the end, this one can be a little hard to get into. I have a habit of crocheting tight, so it's tough for me sometimes too. No worries. Go through 3. Very end, you go in there, and you make a double crochet. And again, when you do your next row, you're going to chain 1, 2, 3, turn around, always go into that chain 3 spot and start your first stitch there. And if you follow this, you're golden. So again, this is the forked half double crochet stitch, and I want to show it to you. And if you want, anytime you leave something and you say you'll work on it tomorrow, I always use these to hold on to my stitches. So that's what I do, just an FYI. If you don't do that, it's a good idea too. So this way here, nothing gets pulled out. You get up the following day or that afternoon, whatever, however, and you just move on. So this is the the forked half double crochet stitch, and this is what it looks like in the 2 different colors, which is really, really pretty. It's a nice textured stitch. It looks the same on both sides. It's really pretty. So this is Maria from CrochetAtoZ. I really hope you liked this tutorial. Thank you for being here. Have a great day. Hope you're all safe wherever you are. And don't forget to subscribe, and have a great day. Bye-bye.